There he is. What up, dude?
What's up, see Rosie?
Okay, so one of the good things about being back home, with everything else that comes with it, just being in the comforts of your own home, I had like 10 packages waiting for me from minor league baseball teams. So I've got a bunch of new hats I want to show off, and let's start with this. The Burlington Sock Puppets. They are a brand new team, rookie ball, independent, kind of college-ish team in the Appalachian State League, okay? So I want to thank my guys Anderson Rathbun and Thomas Vickers for sending me a couple of lids. Once again, this will be posted in our little table of contents where you can find all the stuff on our YouTube page. We'll send it out on our JOMBOY Media social channels. So if you want to get a Burlington Sock Puppets hat, go get it. What do you think?
I think it's a funny hat. I like it. I didn't know that was a real team. I thought that was going to be the Sod Poodles. I said Sock Puppets. Yeah, so I wasn't even that wrong when I said that.
No, you were right. I mean, look, it's literally a sock puppet. So I got to tell you, I opened it up yesterday, and my 15-year-old went nuts. He's like, Dad, I'm snaking that thing from you. I'm taking it. I was like, okay, maybe at some point, but I'm wearing it on the show.
I like
so there you go. Okay, I love it. Thanks again to Anderson and Thomas for sending them out. Good work. And by the way, if you have a favorite team out there, do me a favor and hit them up on Twitter or on Instagram and just tell them to send us hats because I love promoting this stuff. It's been a big hit so far for a couple of teams, so let's keep it going. In the meantime, let's talk about the big boys out there.
Yes.
Let's start with the hard-charging Houston Astros, who've won 6 in a row. They lead the AL West by 5.5 games coming into their Thursday afternoon clash with the second-place Oakland A's. Plouffe, does this division feel like a wrap?
No. And, I love the Astros. I have them picked to go to the World Series. They're an excellent team. They're a freaking juggernaut. They really have no weakness, but the A's are going to be there. And they have played very poorly against the Astros this year, which kind of is why they're down in the standings so much. I think they're 3-9. They played a lot already. I think 3-9 is the record right now.
Yep.
The reason it's not, number one, because the A's are also really freaking good, Chris. But number two is because if you look at the end of the schedule, you got 6 out of the last 9 games they're facing off against each other. So that's going to be like the best probably storyline. Or maybe not. There may be a couple of them at the end there when the two teams are going head-to-head for the division title. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch that last week and a half. Those teams are going to be going at it. A lot of animosity between the two teams, so it's going to be a lot of fun baseball to watch. So to answer your question, no, the West is not a wrap. It is a wrap between these two teams, though. Like they're going to be the ones fighting for it.
Yeah, we knew that pretty much going into the season.
Yeah.
Here's what I worry about. As much grit and guile as the Oakland A's have, I think that the Astros might pull off a big-time trade. I really do. I think that they're going to try and solidify that bullpen. I think Presley's been fantastic this year. But I think that they could use another arm down there, and I think they're going to be willing to pull the trigger on something. And if so, that might just put too much distance between these two teams. We know that the Houston's offense has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And, Alex Bregman hasn't even played for the last month, but they lead the league in batting average. I believe they lead it in OPS. They lead it in runs scored. They just hammer the baseball all the time. We can make all the jokes about the trash cans being back and all that sort of stuff. This team can hit the baseball. Okay? Say whatever you want. And they can pitch it. I think they've got the second best ERA in the American League as well. So we don't give their pitching staff enough credit, but they can do that too.
We give them enough credit. We talk about them all the time, man. Luis Garcia was nasty last night.
Yeah.
I mean, both these teams are really good. I think Houston has the edge just because, they really don't have any weaknesses, and I do believe they will go out and do something on the trade deadline, but I believe the A's will too. It probably won't be very splashy because they don't really ever do that, but if they get – this is the thing with the A's. My buddy Matt Chapman, if he starts to hit, sitting at 721, I think he's been doing a little bit better lately. If he starts to go off, complimenting Olsen, Canada comes back, he's the guy – they can do things. They surprise people all the time, and those last 9 games or 6 games against Houston are going to be really telling.
And let's remember, we always say that the A's don't do anything huge at the deadline. Let's remember that they really fortified their bullpen a couple of years ago at the trade deadline. Sure. Got a bunch of veterans in. They might go some sort of route like that. You never know.
They need a bat. They need a bat, Chris. I want them to go get
definitely. A bat. I would agree with that too. So for the second time this year, we had a team give up no hits, but it didn't count as a no-hitter. We saw it with Madison Bumgarner in the 7-inning start. Yesterday, we saw it with 5 pitchers, the Tampa Bay Rays against my beloved Cleveland Indians. Should that be counted as a no-hitter?
Let's just think about what we just said right there. They gave up no hits. So, I mean, come on, man. Yes, it should be counted as a no-hitter. I get it. It's 7 innings, blah, blah, blah. You make the rule that the games are 7 innings. What is anybody supposed to do if you give up no hits? It's not like, they can't play 2 extra innings to get the official thing. So I believe it should count as a no-hitter. That would put us at 9. That would mean your Cleveland Indians have been no-hit 3 times this year.
Stop, dude.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Trotted out there for that second game was just unbelievable.
I was going to say, that lineup, no offense to the guys playing, they're all big leaguers, I get it. But collectively, that lineup as a whole might have been – that was one of the tougher lineups, or you know what I mean, not tough lineups that's been thrown out in the big leagues this year.
It was like a B game in spring training.
They have 4 hits in 14 innings, by the way. Yes.
Thank you. You're not helping.
One earned.
By the way, I wholeheartedly agree. I think it is considered a shutout, by the way, if you go 7 innings as a pitcher in a 7-inning game. I think it counts as a shutout. So why shouldn't it count as a no-hitter?
I don't know, Chris.
To everybody else, except the people that make the rules, it makes sense. So if anybody is on this Instagram Live today or checking it out on our YouTube channel or downloading it as your podcast form that makes the rules, change things.
It doesn't really matter. I don't know. I guess to some people, to Madison Bumgarner, that would really matter because it's a no-hitter under his belt. The combined stuff, I don't know. If you throw a combined no-hitter, say it's a 9-inning combined no-hitter, do you walk around saying, I've thrown a no-hitter in the show?
I was part of a no-hitter in the show. That's how you'd phrase it.
Doesn't have the ring to it.
Of course it doesn't. But you know what? If you're a reliever,
it's impressive.
You don't have any other option, by the way.
Sure.
Now, you don't want to be the starter. I don't think you want to be like Zach Davies and say, I started a no-hitter. They're like, you threw a no-hitter? Well, then I started it. I went like 5 or 6. But isn't a game 9 innings? Well, sometimes, unless we play a doubleheader, then it's 7 and it wouldn't have counted. So
how many walks did the Rays have yesterday? I need to go look that up.
I think it was 2, I want to say, maybe.
Okay. That's the thing, Chris. Have we talked about this? What about a perfect game through 7?
Oh, I don't even want to get to that.
Is that a perfect game?
I don't even want to. Yes, in my book it is. Kind of. 21 outs.
Let's go baseball.
Right, let's move on to the next thing. Home run derby is set. You got your matchups. Ohtani against Soto. That'll be awesome. Gallo and Story. Olsen and Mancini. Perez and Alonso. Let's put Shohei Ohtani in his own little category. With the exception of him, what's the next big story for you in the derby?
I love Juan Soto, so I'm excited. That matchup is going to be freaking incredible.
I mean,
talk about electric. Soto's going to be doing some silly stuff up there, and then Ohtani will be laughing and hitting 600-foot bombs. I love that.
Right.
I think the Gallo versus Trevor Story matchup is also really good because you got Trevor Story at home.
Yeah.
The crowd's going to be going freaking wild for him. He knows the park. He'll feel really comfortable there. And then on the other hand, Gallo, who I think besides Ohtani is my pick to win the whole thing, he's going to be hitting absolute bombs. So I think that's going to be a really fun matchup. Story is going to be comfortable. He hits the crap out of the ball, but then Gallo is going. I think Gallo might hit the farthest home run of the whole homer derby. So I'm excited to see him do it.
Well, I think you're focused on the right matchup. First of all, there's a lot of pressure on the hometown guy. I don't think you realize that until guys step into the batter's box. I know Carlos Santana 2 years ago in Cleveland had a really tough time in his first round. I think it's the most interesting matchup because I think both those guys are getting traded 2 weeks afterward. So I think this is going to be the last chance for them to shine for their respective teams. And in Story's case, it's in his own ballpark. So this is going to be your last huge memory for your team. And with Gallo, by the way, he has been on one of these ridiculous runs. He's the first Ranger to hit 10 homers in over a 10-game span. He's gone nuts. I think he is a difference maker at the trade deadline. So I just think the way my warped little brain works in the baseball world. That's one of the reasons I'm focused on it. So there you go.
I like that. I think my sleeper pick, though, is Matt Olson, just because how easy his swing is. It's not like a high-intensity type swing.
Yeah.
He's got that perfect loft on his ball. Watch out for him, man.
And by the way, quick reminder, we will be there, 12 strong, the JOMBOY Media family. We're going to be doing some amazing content as we're trying to catch baseball. I don't even know what team I'm on. Do you know what team you're on?
No. I know that I'm on Jimmy's team, I guess. So I do know what team I'm on. I don't know who the rest of the people are. I know I'm on Jimmy's team. Peter Moylan's on Jake's team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guarantee I was last pick. Based on my
Jake says he took the crazy, so I feel like you are on the non-crazy team with me.
What do you mean the non-crazy?
You're not crazy, bro. You're like the nice guy.
Oh, God. Here it comes. Here comes all the dad stuff in the chat. Thanks.
Wait, hey, let me make one more point about Juan Soto because I was doing a little research on him, and he's 22 years old. Love the guy. Every single year, this is his 4th year now, he's had over a 400 on-base percentage. 19 fucking years old, Chris. The guy had over a 400 on-base percentage.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I've never seen a guy who has a better understanding of the strike zone the minute he arrived in Major League Baseball.
Freaking crazy.
Really, really good. All right. How about his teammate, Max Scherzer? At this point, not on the All-Star team. Do you think that he will be extra Mad Max tonight in his start against the Padres? And if so, will that be a good thing?
I don't think he's mad about the All-Star game. You know, we've seen a lot of guys come out lately, like even Bryce Harper was like, if I got asked, I wouldn't do it. Like Max has been to so many damn All-Star games, he doesn't.
Right.
It's not as prestigious to him anymore, or he doesn't need them anymore. So I think he's going to be more fired up just to face the Padres. Obviously, a very loud team, a very boisterous team, and Max feeds off that.
Right.
So I think he's going to go crazy. He's been lights out. April 27th, he had a start against the Blue Jays to give 5 earned runs. Since then, he hasn't given up over 2 earned runs in any of his starts, down to a 2.1 ERA. The guy is he's scary right now, and I think he's going to get extra fired up. He's going to see Tatis in the box, and he's going to be like, dude, I know you're good, but I'm fucking Max Scherzer. I like when he gets that attitude. He's going to have that tonight.
You know, he turns 37 at the end of the month, and he is pitching great. He's 6th in the NL in strikeouts. He's 4th in ERA. I think he's 4th in WHIP. He's still got it, dude. He is not slowing down, and I think he's going to be a fascinating free agent at the end of the year. I agree with you. I don't think he's pissed off about the All-Star game. I think it would have been one more nice thing on his resume. I think he's going to end up in Cooperstown regardless.
Oh, yeah.
But I just think he wanted the opportunity to be like, yeah, I'm still killing it at age 36, almost age 37.
Well, he is. So, he doesn't have to prove it,
No, but I mean, I think to say that you made an All-Star team at 37 years old as a major league pitcher, that's something to hang your hat on, dude. That's pretty impressive.
And he might, like you said, he might make the All-Star team. I don't know how that works. I don't know how all that works. A lot of reserves coming in, and then he's pitching tonight, so whatever. I don't know.
He'd be available. He'd be the perfect guy to even start on Tuesday. If you pitch on Thursday, you could start on Tuesday. We know DeGrom yesterday. Not only did he say he wasn't pitching in the All-Star game, he's not even going.
Yeah.
He said, I'm taking the time to chill with my family, relax my body. By the way, do you have a problem with that, or are you good?
I'm fine with that. He's Jacob DeGrom. Do whatever you want.
But he is a star of this game. No? You don't care.
The thing is, I think that it's almost better for having other people in the game. Some people that aren't on that national stage yet. Get them, let them do it. People know who Jacob DeGrom is. It'd be awesome to see him pitch, but there's plenty of talent in the game where the All-Star game doesn't rely on one person to make it special.
That is true. We did yesterday. We both wanted him in the game and pitching.
I would like him to be in there, but if he didn't want to do it, then yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But then he came out and he said, "I'm not pitching," and the Mets came out and said, "We might even throw him on Sunday." So we can dare to dream, but it's not happening. So go get your rest. Go do your thing. Last thing, did you see what Sonny Gray admitted to after his game against the Kansas City Royals?
I came into the clubhouse and I got completely naked. and I changed everything that I was wearing except for my cleats because I didn't want to go out there in white cleats. I had gray cleats on. So I just kind of tried to cool off. I changed my jersey, my pants, my underwears, and my socks. I guess that's all I was wearing. And just tried to like reset and start over.
Is this normal for Major League Baseball players to do?
Somewhat. I have a question. How do you strip down naked and leave your cleats on? That's what I want to know. So, Sonny, I have questions for you, bro. How did you get those sliders over your cleats? So look, I had another guy that I played with. Corey Dickerson was insane. Like, if he didn't get a hit his first at bat, he's running back up, retaping his bat handle, putting new batting gloves on, changing his undershirt. There's a lot of guys who are super superstitious like that.
Mm-hmm.
Super superstitious like that. Yeah, he did it and came back out and was lights out. So guys like Mike Pelfrey used to have another jersey hang up for him because he got too sweaty. He changed his undershirt after every single inning because he was just too sweaty. Like, a lot of weird stuff goes on behind the scenes, especially with pitchers, man. Pitchers they got something loose up there, Chris.
So a few things. First of all, Sonny Gray in his interview looked like he was 12 years old. I don't know. I think he is the Benjamin Button. If anybody's seen that movie, he's aging backward. It's weird. Number two, I loved it because he said, "Yeah, I took everything off. I took my shirt. I took my socks. I took my underwears." He said I don't know if he was wearing multiple underwears, maybe, but I laughed at that. And finally, I had talked to a major leaguer who said he used to play with a guy every day after batting practice, would strip down naked, get on top of the lockers, and take a nap.
I never seen that, but I mean, I don't doubt it.
I mean,
on top of the lockers? How do you even get on top of the lockers? I don't even know what that means.
Listen, dude, whatever. I stopped asking questions at that point. But
there's crazy people out there, man. I'm telling you. This game will make you crazy sometimes. When you start failing, you're looking for anything to get you back on track. Anything.
Oh, my gosh. That's great. Hey, once again, quick reminder, Burlington Sock Puppets, Appalachian League. I guess it's a college summer league. I want to thank them once again. We'll put the bio and the link for their team shop also on our YouTube channels, our social media channels. So go out and support them. Please do it. That's why we're getting out there and getting these hats. And I got a bunch of different ones coming your way over the next 2 weeks or so. What do you have coming up on JOMBOY Media?
I'm going to go film a sequence episode today, but that's for next week. Nothing coming out today. Tomorrow we'll be doing the series recap of all the games that are going on right now. I forgot to mention yesterday, I said I didn't have anything coming out. We had a Talking Baseball episode drop yesterday. We talked about the All-Star game, the Home Run Derby. It was a very good banter pod, which I think a lot of our fans like when we just riff and we just go. Mm-hmm. So if you enjoy that, Jimmy, Jake, and I just talking about everything, it was came out yesterday. So go check that out. What about you, man?
So Cedric Mullins episode just dropped. I did a one-on-one with him yesterday. Our awesome editor, Robbie Scirocco, turned it around for today. It is available. He is great. I'm telling you, he is funny. He is smart. He's witty. He gets it. He appreciates being in the All-Star game. He talked about how he's even surprised himself this season with his performance. He talks about how his family's getting out to Denver for the All-Star game. An amazing story about his grandma, too. So go out, listen to it. You're going to smile. You're going to enjoy it. It's a shorter episode. It's probably only 40 minutes, so you can get through it during one of your workouts. So it'll be great. And then the reason I got the Pirates jersey, taping an episode later today with Stephen Brault and Adam Frazier, your starting second baseman for the National League team.
A lot of All-Stars going on.
Yeah, we got we've had pretty good guest lists lately, so we just want to keep it rolling, keep the content coming. People are enjoying it, so we appreciate your support as always. And then tomorrow on the show, we're going to talk about how we're going to get to the airport for the All-Star game. We're going to talk about all sorts of other
You're
stuff.
picking me up, come on.
I'm not going west and then going back.
We'll figure it out. I got a question for you, though. A lot of people in the chat, they're saying, "What's up, JOMBOY?" I know they don't think I'm JOMBOY, but you guys kind of looking alike with the beard and stuff. Don't. Like, John is that a compliment to you or a compliment to Jimmy, or is it negative to you?
No. That's a shot at Jimmy. Listen, anytime I think I'm 18 years older than Jimmy. So if somebody thinks that you are actually 18 years older, either that or people think I look 18 years younger. It's probably not that.
Jimmy looks old for his age. I'll say that.
Do I look young for my? I usually, if
You look
I don't have
okay.
a beard,
You look your age. How about that?
when I shave, I look younger. Okay, I think I'm going to shave soon. I think I've had enough of this thing. Might have to put it out.
You do you. Let me tell you this. If you like me yelling at Jimmy, I walked off the episode yesterday.
I heard.
I left. Had enough of that guy.
What happened?
You have to go check it out.
Oh, you!
I literally walked off the episode. So
you little tease.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, we're back at it again on Friday, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. We can't wait. Here we go. Have a great baseball day. Keep checking out all our John Boy Media content. We appreciate it, gang. Have a great day.
See you guys.